Millie Bobby Brown, a name that resonates with millions around the globe, wasn't just born to be a star. She worked her way to the top with talent, perseverance, and a spirit well beyond her years. Born on February 19, 2004, in Marbella, Spain, to British parents Kelly and Robert Brown, Millie was the third of 4 children. Her father was a real estate agent, and her early years were filled with sunshine, warmth, and the love of a tight-knit family. But no one could have predicted that this little girl would soon become one of Hollywood's most beloved young stars. When Millie was around 4 years old, her family moved back to the United Kingdom and settled in Bournemouth, Dorset. Just a few years later, the family made another big move, this time to Orlando, Florida. It was in the United States that Millie's love for acting really began to blossom. Her parents noticed her natural talent and expressive personality. She would perform scenes from movies and imitate accents with incredible accuracy. Her big break came unexpectedly. Millie began taking acting classes in Orlando, where she was quickly noticed by a top talent scout. This scout was so impressed that she encouraged Millie and her parents to go to Hollywood, a leap of faith that would change their lives forever. In 2013, at just 9 years old, Millie landed her first acting role as young Alice in the ABC fantasy series Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. It was a small role, but it opened doors. She soon appeared in popular TV shows like NCIS, Modern Family, and Grey's Anatomy, gaining attention for her emotional depth and screen presence. But nothing could prepare the world for what came next. In 2016, Millie Bobby Brown exploded onto the scene as 11 in the Netflix phenomenon Stranger Things. With her shaved head, intense stare, and raw, emotional performance, Millie captivated audiences worldwide. At just 12 years old, she became a cultural icon, and 11 became a household name. Stranger Things wasn't just a TV show, it was a global movement. And at the center of it all was Millie. Her performance earned her critical acclaim, multiple award nominations, and a devoted fan base. But more importantly, it showed the world what Millie was truly capable of. Despite her rapid rise to fame, Millie remained grounded. She often spoke about the challenges of growing up in the spotlight, facing criticism, and maintaining her mental health. Her honesty and maturity resonated deeply with fans. She used her platform to speak out about bullying, body image, and self-acceptance. As the years went on, Millie's star continued to rise. She reprised her role as 11 in Stranger Things through multiple seasons, each time showing more emotional depth and range. But she didn't stop there. In 2019, she starred in Godzilla, King of the Monsters, marking her debut on the big screen. She later returned in Godzilla vs. Kong in 2021, solidifying her place in Hollywood. Millie also took on the role of Enola Holmes in the 2020 Netflix film of the same name, a project she also executive produced. Playing the younger sister of Sherlock Holmes, she brought charm, wit, and intelligence to the role. The film was a hit, and it showcased Millie's abilities not just as an actress, but as a producer and creative visionary. Off-screen, Millie was making big moves too. In 2018, she became the youngest person ever to be appointed a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. She used her voice to advocate for children's rights and raise awareness about important global issues. Millie also launched her own beauty and skincare brand, Florence by Mills, a line designed to promote clean, gentle products for young people. The brand was a reflection of Millie herself, authentic, empowering, and inclusive. Despite her fame, Millie always made time for her family. She often shared how her parents and siblings kept her grounded and helped her navigate the pressures of fame. Her relationship with her fans was also special. She remained open, engaging, and real, even when facing online criticism or media scrutiny. In 2023, Millie Bobby Brown took another major step in her life. She got engaged to Jake Bon Jovi, the son of rock legend John Bon Jovi. The announcement took the internet by storm, but Millie handled the spotlight with grace, just as she always had. By 2025, Millie had become more than just a successful actress. She was a businesswoman, a role model, and a symbol of resilience. She continued to act, produce, and grow her brand, proving that her talents were limitless. From a little girl in Spain with big dreams to a global superstar shaping the future of entertainment, Millie Bobby Brown's journey is nothing short of inspiring. She's shown that with passion, courage, and authenticity, anything is possible. And as she steps into each new chapter of her life, one thing is clear: Millie Bobby Brown is just getting started.